observations and feedback empowers teachers to get better at their craft, to ensure that students are receiving the instructional knowledge necessary in order to be successful.
It really keeps me, as I say, in the loop on what they're actually doing, what the actions are, and it helps to give them the feedback that will help to improve their practice.
The leaders must be able to continually go in and monitor, just like we aggressively monitor our students, to come in and get that check and keep it flowing so I can continue to make progress.
So we go to make sure that we're staying true to whatever their plan is.
And I believe they do it to observe the classroom and the learning environment and to observe the progression of the students.
It makes me feel good because I know that she's trying to observe my work and know what I'm doing in classroom.
When I'm doing the feedback with them, I'm always referencing what the focus is. I'm always reminding them of what our instructional priorities are or goals are for the year. We may go back and look and discuss and say, well, we discussed that one of our goals for this year is to see more student engagement within your classrooms. So let's see have there's been any changes from our previous observation to now. I must say, Ms. Tolliver, I saw so many great things going on. I noticed specifically just right off with Core Action 3, how your scholars were able to go to the board and model. And that's something that we've been talking about as a team as an area of growth, allowing the scholars to come up to really show what they know so that as an instructor you can make those timely adjustments. You had a plethora of students going up there, showing their work. It was very powerful too when I saw that Aubrey was able to come up and solicit support to another peer. We do the see it, name it, do it. That particular protocol allows us to be very intentional in naming it, identifying the next practice, and then allowing them an opportunity to practice with us.
She's already had great knowledge of the area. She's studied everything. She's looked over all of the data from the observation. And she's able to provide me not only with, hey, this is what you have correct, she's able to pull out those standards or pull out those question stems that's related and just sit down and just go back and I think about it. I can kind of understand or reason with the feedback and say, hey, yes, it is a point of correction, so I need to work on that.
So when we're providing feedback and we're trying to give them a focus, it's important that it's granular. Even though I may see a huge gap, how can I start small and scaffold this particular instructor all the way up? And I want us to kind of take a deep dive into aggressively monitoring. Aggressively monitoring is basically when you're collecting data from a student during their independent work practice time to determine what next steps you need to take. So there's so many great things that's going on in your classroom. This next strategy is going to really take your kids to that next level. I want that teacher to walk away feeling confident. I want that teacher eager to say, okay, we're going to kind of look at a video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a thinking job. So I kind of want you to jot down these 3 things that we're going to look for in the video, okay? Okay. I want you to identify in this video what are the keys to aggressive monitoring. What do you think this purpose was when we're looking at that video? And how do you feel that this could ultimately impact your instruction? We're going to look at some different aspects of it. We'll stop, discuss, and we'll go from there, okay? Okay. Okay.
Them working with me and giving me the opportunity to see text and giving me a chance to experience what they expected from me was the greatest benefit to me.
So what did you hear there?
She wanted to check for evidence. So she's checking to make sure that they're finding the correct evidence with their answers with their task.
And what we call that particular move is a lap. So basically, as you just stated, you just said it, she indicated and made them aware of what this lap is going to look like. So in this lap, I'm going to be looking for what?
Evidence.
So now the scholars know exactly what she's going to be looking for. So when she's providing feedback, now she's going to be providing feedback in that regards. When you're having conversations with teachers and you're sitting down side by side and you're able to go through and navigate through and identify those strengths and weaknesses, it builds that trust overall.
It is important for the school leader to talk to my teacher, to tell her what we need to be learning in the classrooms.
And what other strategies we need to learn when we grow up in life.